Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, I think it's really important that freshmen, as I am currently a freshman, I just finished my first semester. I'm a freshman at Penn State and I love it. And now that I've been there, I just fall in love with it every single day. It's amazing. But there are a lot of things that I needed to know before I went there so I could fit in easily, not, look like a freshman. So today I'm going to give you guys pieces of advice that I wish I got or I did get and do know to help you guys out in your first couple months. Number 1, go around and meet people on your floor the day that you move in. I'm serious because this year, so I got my COVID test late, so I wasn't able to move in until the last day of move-in week, but people were there for an entire week before classes even started, and this was the time to literally, when I tell you everyone wants to make friends, everyone wants to make friends. Everyone is super nice, and yes, you'll figure out after like a month or two that they were just being fake nice to you, but then it doesn't really matter, you'll find your people. So go around to your floor, because I bet you that when you need a duster or a hairdryer or something, you can text someone on your floor and be like, hey, can I borrow this? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, come over and come get it. So that's really important. Number 2, before you buy anything for your dorm besides decorations, I'm talking about bed risers, storage, all of that, look at your bed plan, your bedroom plan, because I did not get the renovated dorms that I wanted to, which is fine, but in my dorms, our beds are not high above the ground. So I had to get 7-inch bed risers just to lift it up a little bit more, and I can fit 2 storage things underneath it and some bins, but I cannot fit a whole dresser. It's not up here. It's basically that height. It's close to the floor. And I have this built-in L-shaped desk, so it's weird, but look at your floor plan. Once you get your room assignment, then start buying stuff, and then your carpet, and find out all the measurements. Number 3, I know this is cliche, but pack only what you are going to wear. And I seriously mean only what you're going to wear, because yes, you have a lot more space than you think, but you start buying clothes once you're there, and then I bought so much Penn State merch for game days and stuff like that. And then I ended up running out of space. So if you haven't worn it in the last 6 months, you're probably not going to wear it in the next 3 or 4 months. So only pack what you need. And that means also the summer, September, August period, and October, November, when it starts getting colder. Number 4, it's simple, nothing big. Raincoat and umbrella. I know it's embarrassing to walk around campus with your umbrella, but if you don't have either, you're kind of stuck. Number 5. Okay, I learned this the hard way, and I mean the hard way. Okay, so this wasn't necessarily this year, but this was, last year before COVID and everything. So I was visiting my friend at a college, and we went to a frat party, whatever, and of course everyone takes their jackets off, whatever, and someone ended up stealing my $60 jacket, which it was my first time, so I was okay, I'll just leave it here with all my other friends' jackets and I'll come back and get it later. Well, I come back later and the room is completely empty and someone stole my jacket. And I really thought I was never getting this back, because it also had my credit card and my ID in it, which is the only reason why I got it back, because they figured out my name. And it was a girl who took it. She was like, oh yeah, I had the same one. I'm like, I didn't see you wearing it when you walked in. So bring a fracket and wear frat shoes, which are, just go to Target, get $30 cute boots or old beat up sneakers that you don't care about, because in the end no one really cares about what shoes you're wearing, it's more about the outfit. So wear shoes that you don't care about. Number 6, so at first I was like, oh, I'm not gonna spend that much money on dining food, blah blah blah. I was wrong. I ended up running out of money because I got the first meal plan. So I would recommend getting either the second or third, because you can use your dining meal points, not just at the dining hall, but at places throughout campus. At least that's for our campus, and it's usually for other places too, like downtown, in the hub, in the library. You can use your meal plan at other places. Number 7, and I stress this is very important, I stress this to not stress about the friends that you make in the first month or two, because you're going to meet a lot of people, you're not going to hang out with half of them, and the people that you vibe with and you connect with, they will come to you. You have to 100% be yourself, because this happened to me. I was hanging out with some people, and then a month later they're kind of like, you know what, like, we're not really vibing with you. There's no problem, no drama, no high school drama BS. Just, hey, I don't know if we can hang out anymore because you're always with these other people that I was hanging out with. And then those people I ended up being super close with, and I love these girls and they love me, and it's just amazing. So don't stress about making friends, just be yourself and people will come to you. Number 8, speaking of stress, it is okay to be stressed out. I still feel stressed out, and the semester's been over for like a month. So it's college, you're still finding out what you want to do. If you end up taking some classes and you don't like them, that's okay. And oh my gosh, figuring out Canvas for the first time, I'm still confused. I don't know how to find homework assignments. Like, I look at it every day, I'm like, oh my god. It's okay to be stressed, you're still adjusting, I'm still adjusting, and it's been the first semester so far, especially it being like majority online. I did have 2 classes in person, but it still felt really weird, and I have no idea what next semester is going to be like, so you kind of just have to go with the flow. Number 9, and this, of course, something I wish that someone told me because I totally messed this up, is look up online what clubs you are interested in, do some research, and figure out what you want to do before you get there, because with COVID, we weren't able to have a career fair. So I'm currently not in any clubs, and honestly, I'm already stressed enough. I don't want to be in a club at the moment, but I do want to be in a club in the future. And I found one, but by the time I found it, it was too late to join. Do your research beforehand and before you get there, and hopefully go find something that you like, and then you can join it as soon as you get there. Number 10. We have a couple more, but bring all the medicine you think you're going to need. Literally, I got a whole toolkit, Advil, Tums, cold medicine, like literally anything, and your insurance card. This was something I had never thought about having, but especially with COVID, I had to schedule my own doctor's appointments and get testing and everything, and usually your insurance covers all of that, but you need to bring your insurance card with you and show it to them. So then you don't have to pay for anything, and it's really easy. I keep it with me in my wallet. It's like this big, just a little insurance card, and you're good to go. Okay, number 11, this is super, super important, especially for freshmen. So this relates to kind of finding your people and finding your group. So by the second month, I'd already found my people and the girls that I wanted to live with for next year, for sophomore year. By October, basically beginning of November, end of October, you need to get your apartment for next year, which is very stressful. And I really kind of just like was like, bam, you're an adult, like figure it out, figure out how to get an apartment. Obviously my parents helped me, but in like the second or third month you have to find an apartment for next year because all the spots keep filling up. And luckily we found one, but of course we had to pay for the more expensive one because we were too late. So just be sure to figure out, think ahead and plan what you're doing for next year. And lastly, which is super, super important, of course, is be yourself. And I cannot stress this enough. Literally, do not change for anyone. Focus on you and what you want to do with your career, because every single person that goes there has a different idea of what they want to do. And this is college. We're preparing ourselves to go off in the real world by ourselves. And no matter how much you think, oh, I have to do this, I have to join this sorority, I have to be perfect, blah, blah, blah. Stop it. No, you do not. You don't need to do anything you don't want to do. You be yourself, and people will gravitate towards you and make you the happiest you can be. On that note, like, I've never felt more confident in myself, more happy, and the girls that support me, shout out brunette biddies. I love you guys so much, and thank you for making Penn State an amazing opportunity, and I can't wait for the next 4 years. That is my advice to you freshmen out there, because that was me literally 6 months ago looking at this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more if you want to follow out on my Penn State vlogs, but I will do some advice, or I don't know, let me know what you want to do below. And I'll see you next time. Bye!